Hey guys, welcome back to Matryoshka Tips channel. So today we're talking about something most men never get told. The real sex triggers for women. And I'm not talking about the obvious stuff. I'm talking about those subtle things, the psychological ones. The kind of things that get your attention before any physical contact even happens. So these are the moments that create, that emotional tension, excitement, and trust. The things that make her want more without, even understanding why. So here are the real sex triggers that women respond to, even if they don't always admit it. First, tone is everything. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. A calm, deeper voice that slows down when you're speaking directly to her, well, that alone can change the entire energy between you. Lowering your voice naturally when the two of you are alone or getting closer tells her something on a subconscious level, like that this moment is different and she feels your presence. She feels singled out in the best way. Even simple phrases like I like the way you look at me or come closer become incredibly seductive when said slowly with full attention. It's not about acting, it's about being grounded and focused. And that kind of voice creates safety, anticipation at the same time. Next, eye contact builds intimacy faster than touch. When you look at her a little longer than usual, not in a creepy way, but with curiosity and confidence, she starts feeling a pull. There is something incredibly powerful about a man who looks directly into a woman's eyes and doesn't look away immediately. That's what I mean. It shows confidence, it creates tension, and it tells her that you're not afraid of connection. Add, for example, a small smile or even a pause before you speak, and it becomes flirtation without saying a word. Especially during those quiet moments, like after a joke or when she's looking away and you keep your eyes on her. Well, it creates a magnetic vibe, believe me. Women remember those looks, sometimes more than the kiss even. Next, scent is one of the strongest triggers tied to memory, attraction, and emotional comfort. For women, it's even more powerful than for men. A clean, masculine scent that lingers on your skin or clothes can make her want to lean in even if she doesn't fully know why. Believe me, happened to me. The right scent doesn't have to be loud or aggressive. Sometimes it's just, a mix of your skin, fresh laundry, and just a little bit of well-chosen cologne. It becomes, something uniquely you, and when she starts associating that smell with comfort, arousal, or closeness, you become addictive. She might even borrow your hoodie or bury her face into your chest just to breathe it in. That's not random, that's instinct. Next, physical touch without pressure is one of the most powerful ways to create anticipation. When you touch her in subtle, non-sexual ways, like guiding her with your hand on her lower back, brushing her hair away from her face, or holding her hand with intention, it makes her feel cared for. And those gestures feel protective, intimate, and safe. She doesn't feel like you're trying to get something, she just feels wanted. And the safest way for a woman to desire you is when she feels emotionally and physically secure. Every gentle, confident touch tells her that, she's in good hands. And when that feeling builds over time, the sexual tension becomes undeniable. Because now it's not just physical, it's personal. Next, leadership in energy, not in dominance, is a huge turn on for many women, including me. It's about making decisions with clarity. It's about not hesitating, whether it's planning a date, opening the door, or saying, come here with confidence. It activates something deep her psychology. She feels like she can relax around you, that she can surrender a little without losing herself. It's not about control, no, it's about certainty. A man who moves with intention, who doesn't always ask if something is okay, but knows how to read the moment. It's rare. Women don't want to guide every interaction. Sometimes they want to feel like, they are being led by someone who knows exactly what he is doing. And that starts with energy, not words. A woman feels seen not when you compliment the obvious, but when you notice the subtle, like the way she changes her tone when she's nervous, or how her mood lifts when she's around music, or how she always tucks her hair behind her ear when she's thinking. These details make her feel emotionally naked in front of you and safe. When you say, for example, I noticed you, I don't know, always light up when you talk about your sister, or you wear that perfume when you want to feel powerful, don't you? You show her that you're not just watching her body, you are paying attention to her soul. And once a woman feels emotionally understood, well, her body follows. Next, not every moment needs words. Sometimes a woman is more drawn to you when you are just still, when you sit back, breathe, and just let the moment happen. You know what I mean? There's something sexy about a man who doesn't, rush to feel the silence, who doesn't need to perform or impress. Just someone who's present when, you know, she's talking and you're just listening, not interrupting, not waiting to say something clever. She notices. And when she's emotional and you don't try to fix her, but just stay close, that's what creates deep connection. That emotional safety. It makes a woman open up sexually, not because you asked, but because she wants to. That's the space that real intimacy grows from. So if you thought sex appeal was just about moves or muscles, now you know it's something deeper. It's in the tone of your voice, the way you make her feel without touching her, the moments where she forgets to guard herself. That's when she starts imagining more. Thank you. See you in the next one.